Hello guys, good morning and welcome to this vlog. New Year's Eve vlog. I thought I would do another one. It's been a while since I did one of these vlogs, and it might be I'm going to do some things for New Year's Eve today, so I'll take you guys along. I'll say before I started this vlog I had a bit of trouble. I just bought myself a new car here in Norway, a old Chrysler from 2001, and the battery died this morning, so I had to get some help from a nice neighbor with some of these boys to get the car started. So I finally got it. I don't want to turn the engine off now. It's only running for like half an hour, so I'm gonna keep it going. But I'll show you my car, by the way. It's a nice car, but it's old. It was quite cheap. I'll show you guys. Yeah, so here's my new car, Chrysler from 2001. It was only like $1,500 to buy it, so good price. It's a nice car. Not as nice as my previous one, but yeah, that was in the UK. But hey, I got this beautiful view here instead to enjoy out here in Norway. I'm actually currently waiting on the ferry over to get up to that other side. I'm going to go up on that mountain there. I'm actually going to go up on a gondola. There's a ski slope over there, and I'm going to go up on a gondola, and I'll show you guys the view from up there. But yeah, look at this beautiful ice wall here. Everything is just so beautiful in Norway with all this winter landscape and mountains. But yeah, it's a nice car, and it's very comfortable to drive this car though. It's very nice, big space, lots of seats. Good for going on long trips. I'm also going to say a funny thing about the guy I bought this car from. He actually had an American flag hanging in his garage, and he also had had a Confederate logo as well, and it said Rebel on it. So it seemed to be some kind of American patriot or something. My guess is he's probably some kind of racist. And oh yeah, look what I got for New Year's Eve, by the way. Got myself some of these things. Some fireworks. Now, unlike in Sweden, I'm gonna be good with obviously I'm gonna be good with these, but there's been some problems in Sweden. I've just been reading on the news. There's been these gangs of youths running around in Sweden with fireworks. They've been shooting fireworks at each other. They've been shooting fireworks at people, at cars. They've been burning cars up. They've been attacking emergency services so much that fire services in one city are now requesting police escort whenever they go out, because they get ambushed by these gangs of youths with fireworks. I can actually tell you a little story. When I was in Stockholm a couple of years back, in the car driving in Stockholm, there were these people out on the streets. They actually had one of these. I think it was actually these things. These are quite powerful. They have one shot and then they explode, and it's like it's not like a fountain or anything. This is like it shoots it quite far up and then it explodes, and it's like blue and green and whatever color, like a normal firework, a one-shot firework basically. They were using these things in Stockholm. So I was driving past, and these guys were using these things. They were aiming it at people and shooting each other right in the streets, right in the in central Stockholm. These people were migrants that did this, and I quite highly suspect that the guys doing it now, running around shooting people, as I talked about, I'm pretty certain that most of them are migrants and not Swedish people, but it's not reported that much in the news, so we don't really know. Ferry is just arriving here. So we're on our way up the mountain here. I'll be arriving at the ski slope pretty soon. I don't have skis with me. But I'm hoping to try and get a gondola up there, because they actually have a restaurant up there at 1,000 meters height. That's gonna be fun. Look at this view. This is the Norwegian Alps right here. If I'm not mistaken, they actually call this the Alps. So this is the Alps north of the Alps. Isn't it beautiful? Here we have parts of the ski slope right in front of me. And you can see they actually have those huts there. That's actually you can pay to stay there. That's a pretty good travel idea if you need some tips. Go and stay in one of these huts up in the Norwegian Alps. That's pretty cozy, to put it that way, to stay in one of these things up here in the mountains. Yeah, now we are arriving at the ski slope here now, so I'm gonna shut the camera off and get ourselves to the right place.
Sofie då, snakk sånn. Oops, hej! That's Sophia.
So this is it, guys. When I'm up here on the mountain, Strandafjället. As you can see behind me, the view is literally quite incredible. It's quite cold, it's windy, but I mean, look at this view, guys. This is, I mean, I've never seen it. This is the best view I've ever seen in my life. You can understand why they call this the Norwegian Alps. Oh, look at this view. This is literally incredible. I mean, come on, you can't beat this. And I live literally on the other side of those mountains there. So it's not very far from me. This is really close to where I live. And this is the fjord. This is actually the seawater. It's not the lake, this is the seawater. It continues in quite far away. It's only like an hour by car out that way to get to the open seawaters. This is a really long fjord. I'm not gonna last much longer out here, it's so cold. I'm gonna have to head down quite soon. But I mean, just look at this view, guys. What's better day to spend New Year's Day than this? So yeah, I mean, this is the best view in the world. It's actually, I'm up here, so before I went up here, they say it's 1,000 meters above sea level right here. So you see down the water is 1,000 meters down. So it's 1,000 meters above sea level. And I mean, come on, this has to be one of the most beautiful places on earth. This is the most beautiful place I have ever seen in real life. I mean, it's unbeatable. I'm definitely gonna head back here. I'm gonna have to go and head down now because it's getting too cold for me. But I'm definitely going to have to head back here with my skis and go down this ski slope here. It's going to be incredible. So yeah, I'm gonna head back into the gondola now because it's getting too cold here. My hands are totally freezing. You see my face all getting on red. So I'm gonna head down and we're going to enjoy the beautiful scenery on the way down. It's gonna be a little warm in the gondola, so yeah, incredible. So we got ourselves in the gondola here. I'm all alone inside this gondola, 1,000 meters above sea level, and yeah, let's enjoy this beautiful scenery on the way down. It's gonna take a little while. It's a long lift. I'm gonna flip the camera over so you can see. Yeah, it's quite steep. Not for anyone with who are afraid of heights. But oh, what a scenery! It's I don't have words. And that's the restaurant there, by the way. They got open in the summer, so in the summer you can take the gondola up and eat in the restaurant with that view. That's got to be the best view in the world. Look at this. Salmon airplane. And you can follow them on Instagram, Strandafjellet. I'm just gonna enjoy this view down and yeah. I think I'm gonna put this on time lapse so you can see the whole descent down here in a little bit faster speed. When I was heading in here in the car, down here you can actually rent a hut. So I don't know if you can see if the camera will focus. Yeah, down there you can, all those huts there, you can rent them and live in them up in the mountains here, and you can just go and ski all day long and go up in the gondola here up to this beautiful view. I mean, this is just life, isn't it? I mean, this is just paradise almost. Just rent on these huts, live in them for a week, just go skiing every day. And this beautiful scenery. That's really just what you need for a vacation. I mean, if you ever need vacation tips, this is it. If you ever want to go on vacation, you should definitely go here. Rent a hut there and just live up here on the mountain. Rural, peaceful, no risk of any, should we say, cultural enrichment up here. There is enough culture here to go plenty around. Proper Norwegian culture of skiing, snow. Oh, we got more huts here as well. There is enough Norwegian culture here to go around. You don't need any cultural enrichment here. This is all the diversity you need right here. And I should say, that's true diversity, to preserve the culture, the original culture of each country. To preserve it and not to mix it up into multiculturalism. That is true diversity. That is because I need to preserve all the different cultures that you have. If you mix it up with multiculturalism all into just one big mix of cultures, then you lose all the diversity of all different cultures. So here we have the proper Norwegian culture. Don't mix this up. Keep it as it is, like this. And then if you want to go to India or Africa and experience those cultures, just go there and you can experience those cultures. That's how you preserve culture. That's true diversity. So yeah, now I'm almost at the end now, so we'll be leaving this mountain soon. So guys, I hope you all had a fantastic 2017, and I wish you all a happy new year and a great 2018. Now 2017 has been a great year, maybe not so much for Sweden. It's been pretty bad in Sweden. There's been a record amount of bombings, rapes, shootings and so on in Sweden this last year. But hopefully 2018 we will start to see some change. There's the upcoming election in Sweden in 2018. So hopefully something positive will come out of it. The Swedish Democrats are polling very well at the moment, and so it's going to be interesting to see what happens there, and I will be reporting on it. And otherwise 2017 has been a great year internationally, you know, to bring awareness to honest reporting to what's actually happening in the world, to help getting the truth out there about what's actually happening in the world. 2017 has been a great year for that, and let's make 2018 even better. As I said, I wish you all a happy new year, and let's work this year in 2018 towards making the world a better place for future generations. Now for some fireworks. Well, Happy New Year, guys! Now a big shout out to all my Patreon supporters. It's not cheap to do independent journalism like I am doing, and as many of us know by now, the mainstream media are not up to the job. They have a biased agenda that they are pushing to try and brainwash people. So it's incredibly important that independent journalists like me and others hold them to account and report the real truth about what's happening in the world. Information and knowledge is power. So if you haven't already supported me, please consider supporting me on Patreon or PayPal. I will leave the links in the description below. Anything is highly appreciated and helps me keep beating the mainstream media. As a way to say thank you to my great supporters, everyone who supports me with $10 or more on Patreon will get credited in my videos. I have now over 2 million views on YouTube, so who knows, you might get a chance to become famous. Of course, if you want to stay anonymous and not be credited, that's also of course completely fine. But today's shoutout goes to my wonderful supporters.